Hi people, what's up? So are you enjoying and getting drenched this monsoon? Well, I'm loving it completely and not missing any part of it. Monsoons are my favorite. But you know what? Last week it was raining cats and dogs and oh god, so many leaves and branches fell off the tree. Well, I happened to collect a few of them, waited for them to dry up, and now I am ready with my hashtag Twig Jugaad. So I love to keep all my memories together, and for that I have made a nice twig photo tree, and this is how it's gonna look. To make this we will need a few long twigs, preferably with small branches, some photographs, varnish and a brush, a pair of scissors, thread, golden wire, a small vase and a glue gun. We will first varnish the twigs for some shine. We need to keep them overnight for them to dry. Once that's done, we tie them together tightly with some thread. Once the twigs are secured together, cut off the remaining thread and fasten the end with some glue. Next, we take the photographs, which are about 2 by 3 inches in size, and stick them back to back. After this, we poke a hole at the upper end of the photograph with a needle. This is to run the golden wire through it. Once that's done, twist both the ends together. We then roll the wire around the twig to fasten the photograph. After this, continue to attach other photographs on the twigs. Next, we will put some newspaper at the base of the twig bunch and put it inside a vase. And your twig photo tree is done. So guys, next up is an easy twig jugaad, but when done, it looks really pretty. It's a twig earring. To make this, you will need a few twigs of about an inch long, thread, an earring loop, a pair of scissors and glue gun. Take a thin twig and cut it into 1 inch long pieces. Next, we put some glue and secure the twig pieces together. I have stuck them in a crisscross manner for an asterisk shaped earring base. Feel free to make your own shape. After this, we take some thread and roll it over the twigs. We continue to put the twigs together with some glue and roll the thread over them. Secure the last roll of thread with some glue and cut off the remaining bit. This is how your earring base will look. The next part is to create the string. For that, we will need some thread of about 6 inches long. You can decide the length of the string according to your preference. We need to tie double knots on the string to give it a design. Remember to tie these knots equidistant for an even look. We now need to attach the string to the twigs with tight knots and further fasten them with some glue. After this, we will attach the earring loop to the other end of the thread with 2 to 3 tight knots and cut off the remaining bit. And here is your pretty little earring. Next up is one of my favorite twig jugaad. It's a pendant. And for this we'll need a few twigs of about an inch long, a cardboard piece, suede string, white lace, pencil and scale, a pair of scissors, paint brushes and palette, watercolors, and a glue gun. To start with, take a white colored cardboard piece and cut it in a rectangular shape. I have taken a measurement of about 4 by 6 centimeters and will now cut it along the lines. Once the cardboard piece is ready, we'll do some painting on it. This could be according to what you want to paint on your pendant. I feel like painting something very basic. I'm gonna use some bright colors and paint a landscape on it. Once this is done, please allow it some time to dry up. After this, we put the twigs on the border of the cardboard piece. I have put a few twigs in the center to give it a window look, and a window is never complete without a curtain. So what I'm gonna do is put some lace on top of the pendant. Next, we will create the loop for the pendant, and for that, we will cut an inch of the suede string and secure the ends together. Once the loop is created, stick it with some glue at the back of the pendant. To complete the pendant, attach a longer piece of suede string to the loop. And yay! Your twig pendant is ready! Well, I keep misplacing my keys and I need to find a way to organize them. So for that, I have made a twig key holder. And for this, we will need a feet-long twig, 6 pieces of 4 inches long twigs. Please remember these twigs need to be fairly thick to hold some weight. And I've already varnished them and kept. Along with this, we need a pair of scissors, jute string, thread, and a glue gun. Take 2 small twigs together and cross them at the upper end. Roll some thread over to secure them tightly. Also, fasten the end of the thread with some glue. Once this is done, it will appear in a V shape. I have made 3 such pairs of twigs. We will now attach these pairs to the longer piece of twig. Remember, they need to be attached in an L-shaped manner. I'm using some thread to fasten them tightly. Once this is tight enough, cut off the remaining thread and secure the end with some glue. So this is how it will look once all the 3 pairs are attached. We now need to make the string for the key holder. And to make that, we need a jute string of about 3 to 4 feet long. We need 6 similar strings to make the braid. To start the braid, we need to tie a double knot at one end. After this, we divide the strings into 3 pairs and start braiding. Once you reach the end, tie a double knot again to secure it. Next, we will fasten the end of the braid to the holder. For this, we will tie tight knots at the either end of the base twig. Cut off the remaining string and don't forget to secure the end with some glue. And woohoo! There goes your key ring holder. Wasn't this a cool way of organizing your keys at home? So guys, do drop in your comments and let me know which of my Twig Jugaad did you like the most. For more such videos, subscribe to my channel #Jugaad. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. This is Monica with #Jugaad. Share it, like it if you love it. Bye bye.